What if I told you that Germany's entire tramway system, every single mile of track, every historic vehicle, every daily passenger could fit just inside one New York City's subway station? This is Naumburg, Germany. And this is the smallest urban tram system in the entire country, probably also in Europe. At just 2.9 kilometers, barely 1.8 miles, it's not just tiny, it's a miracle it exists at all, because this little tram died and then came back to life. Today, on Bors Transit, we're riding and walking the full route of the Naumburg Straßenbahn. Welcome back, transit fans. I'm Bor, and today we're in the beautiful UNESCO World Heritage City of Naumburg, in Saxony-Anhalt. This is a special one, because we're not just looking at the tram system, we're looking at the comeback story. So what exactly are we dealing with here? The Naumburg tramway is line 4, and it's the only line. It runs from the main railway station, Hauptbahnhof, to Salztor, with 9 stops in between. The whole journey takes around 11 minutes. 11 minutes! I've had longer sneezes. It runs on narrow 1000mm gauge, that's meter gauge, with 600 volt DC overhead wires. The fleet, gorgeous heritage vehicles from the 1960s and 70s, plus some even older treasures. It's operated by Naumburger Straßenbahn, a private company that saved this system from extinction. And yes, it's officially the smallest urban tramway in Germany, possibly one of the smallest in Europe. And here's the thing, small doesn't mean insignificant. In 2023, this tiny line carried 238,000 passengers. That's a record. People use this thing. But to understand why this tram matters, we need to go back, way back. 1892. The German Empire is in full swing. Naumburg is a thriving trade town. And on September 15th, the very first steam tram rolls through these streets. That's right, steam! Imagine a tiny locomotive pulling wooden cars right past the medieval cathedral. 1907. Progress arrives. The system is electrified. For the next 84 years, these electric trams become part of the city's DNA, looping around the famous Naumburg Cathedral. But then, 1991, after German reunification, the money runs dry. Passengers' numbers collapse. On August 19th, 1991, the trams stop running. The tracks rust. The wires go cold. For 3 years, it's dead. 1994, but something amazing happens. Local enthusiasts and the city restore 300 meters of track. Just a tiny segment, and they run it with horses. A horse-drawn tram. It's a tourist gimmick, but it's a start. 1995. Electric service returns on weekends. It's fragile, but it's alive. 2007. The comeback is real. Daily service resumes on part of the older loop. This isn't just a museum piece anymore. It's a public transport again. 2017, the big extension. The line reaches Salztor, growing to its current 2.9 kilometers. The little tram that could just keeps going. So how does a tram this small actually work? What does 2.9 kilometers of German engineering look like from the ground? I'm going to show you. We're walking the entire line from end to end. Every stop, every curve, every piece of history. We'll see how this system connects the train station to the heart of the city and why those 238,000 passengers keep coming back. Climb aboard, let's ride the tiniest tram in Germany. So I just arrived to Naumburg with train from Leipzig, just walked outside the station. Let's start the journey. The tram station lies just in front of the station, and there we can also see the departure screens. The track turns right and continues straight on the following street. Here used to terminate the line before they extended it to the square in front of the train station. We can also see that while we walk along the street, there are many different stores. Nearby we can also see the second passing track where the trams can pass each other. Then we keep on going straight until the street turns right. Shortly after the right turn, we come to the first tram stop. So this is the stop Wiesenstraße. It's very simple, but it works. It's just a sign and not even a bench, nothing else. From here, we keep on going straight. Soon after the stop, there is the intersection, and at the intersection, the tram track turns left and starts going uphill. On top of the hill, there is the next stop called Nordstraße. Again, the stop is very simple. There's just a sign and the trash bin. Nothing else. Now here, this part, I must say, it looks very nice. The tram continues on its own right of way and it has a very nice setting. It has trees alongside it and overall very pleasant area to walk around. We keep on going straight for a bit and then there's a right turn where we can also find a big kids playground. Next to the children's playground, there's also our next tram stop called Jägerplatz. As with previous stops, this stop is also very simple with just a sign in there, nothing else. On the opposite side of the road, where lies the Jägerplatz tram stop, we can also find what used to be another track going the opposite way. Today, sadly, is just a ruin. It reminds us that in the past, the tram system used to be a lot bigger. Now we turn left from the square. Next we keep on going straight and soon after we see our next stop. So next stop, Poststraße, it features a shelter, it features a bench and it actually features a departure screen as well. So that's a nice change from the previous few stops. Soon after the stop we can also see the tram depot of the system. Keep an eye on the website of the Transport Association. Sometimes you can even tour the depot yourself. Oh look, while I was crossing the road, they even pulled out a nice looking tram in front of the depot. What a nice surprise. After the depot, the track turns right and there's the next stop called Marientor. The stop is fairly simple, just a bench and the post marking the stop. After the stop, the tram keeps on running on its own track. It's like a park. The track makes a massive right turn. The track keeps on going in this beautiful park until the next stop. Man, it looks really beautiful. I really enjoyed going through here. Next to this stop, there is an entry to the old town. Go to the old town, it's really worth it. Here next to this yellow house, there's a street to the old town. After the stop, the tram again turns right. Shortly after the turn, there's the next stop called Vogelwiese. The stop features a display for departures, but however, it doesn't feature any benches. After the stop, the tram makes a slight right turn. After the turn, the tram continues straight next to this beautiful setting next to the trees. And after the next curve, we get to the final destination, to the final stop called Salztor. The stop is actually very nice. It features a big waiting shelter, it features a sign, and it features a departure display. And with this we reach the end of the route and today's video. Thank you for watching through the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you think of the smallest tram system in Germany. Also let me know what you think of the video concept. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and I will see you in the next video.